Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We're playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man. We are creating a new character. So the plan is we're going to create a Lord, replace with a Bard, and then have the Bard train up music on level 1, and then switch to a Lord. Maybe switch back to a Bard later in the game. I gotta think of a name that is a mix of the merge. Lore Bar. It's going to be a weird character, but I think it has potential.
All right, standing around.
Okay. Spear's interesting. Right, replace. And a human. Human has the greatest chance for this combo. I gotta make sure. I think the Lord needs 50. It's 60. No, it's... Yeah, 50 vitality I think is enough. Minus 10 points. Hmm, 55. Okay. So at level up time, oh, we don't want to know. What are we doing? Level up time. Switch back to a Lord. I think I'm going to put my 5 points. Strength. Dex. Okay. Look at traps. We're going to have to train the heck out of music. Hey, Jimmy and Igloo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Lord Bard, that's right. Have we heard the last of our Klaxon Quipu calls? I think so, yes. At least for now. Put points in this just so we don't backfire it. Oh, it's gonna be so bad with this low sword though. Let's do this. Okay. Lower bar. Oh.
Sure, darling.
So that's the Quipu voice. We'll keep it. Yes. You were modding Fallout 4, Igloo? Could play a game forever with all the mods? That's cool. I did get a bow right off the bat, which is kind of nice. This might help us deal with these first set of enemies. Because we got to get this character over to the jail cell area as quickly as possible. So let's kill the slimes before we even start doing artifact training on the stones.
I just got a shiver all through my body. Something's not right.
Bethesda games are very moddable, Jimmy says.
Spotted a wild one.
Okay.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
Already getting some training. One fell asleep.
Oh, that hurts.
Chance that it's gonna be so bad right now. +2, and that's due to the rapier.
I see something moving.
Okay, they're still in there. Good.
Spotted a wild one. Blocked. Stay with me. This could get messy.
Double whiff. Oh, we can take one more hit. What was it?
Spotted a wild one.
So he's healed again.
Blocked. Stay with me.
There you go. Oh. That one's an extended range, okay.
Too far, sugar.
Alright, so far so good. Alright.
We did it.
They had low hit points. Those were low hit point versions. So we got lucky on the low hit points. Okay, now since we've almost got to level 2, I'll go ahead and grab these rocks and do artifact training. And then we'll go hopefully sneak to the jail cell. Then we can begin our music training, because we have to do all of our music training before we switch to the Lord at level 2. We're doing this without stealth. Last time
Thank
with the
you
Lord
so
run that
very
made it
much.
to the second to last fight in the game, we had stealth, which makes it a lot easier. Okay. Let's see how far we can make it. Hey there, Revenant. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Happy Halloween. You changed your username. It used to be Charmander the Knight. Okay. Well, welcome back. Revenant the Mage. You got big Halloween plans? Does anybody have big Halloween plans? Feel free to let us all know. Not really. Same here. Oh boy, here we go. We should be able to get artifacts to 18, I would think. Or at least close. This many arrows.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so very much.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so very much.
You bet. A lot of arrows. Let's see where we're at so far. 12. It's gone up 3. With the double clicks. Keyboard can't keep up with my fingers. Keyboard and mouse. Let's see where we're at now. 14. Getting close to that 18. Hey, Soda, welcome in. How are you doing? Yes, we are doing a Bard slash Lord. Lorbar is her name. She's starting as a Bard. We're going to train the heck out of music, just so we can have sleep ability with the Lord for quite a while. And then we're going to switch to a Lord at level 2. May switch back to a Bard at some point. We can make it deep into the game to potentially get better instruments. But we'll wait and see how it goes. 16 artifacts. All right, pretty good, pretty good. We're doing this without stealth skill. Which makes it hard. How did the priest go out? Good question. I don't know. There's been too many deaths. Oh, I think it was paralyzed. Yeah, paralysis. Oh, and hey, Liver Best, welcome in. It was paralysis from Savant Troopers in Arnica. I think we were level 9, maybe? That Savant Trooper hit us once or twice. That was it. Paralyze. Okay, we got to make it to jail cell. And what do we got here? Is that a roach?
Darling, I just keep.
Alright, there's our level up, but we're not applying that. Oh, man, that's just spamming us with slimes and stuff. Yeah, the game doesn't want us to be doing this. Okay. Come on. You're gonna be let out of here. That's a total scam right there. There's multiple groups here. Alright, come this way then. Come on. Right over here. Keep on coming. You're gonna get scammed. Hey, Sazdan, welcome in. How are you doing?
I see something moving.
You shall be scammed. Alright, we'll come back later and get the equipment in the chest. It's not worth the risk right now. We can train our music skill
Let's grab it.
pretty quickly. Well, I shouldn't say quickly. Consistently in this other jail cell with the roaches. Probably gonna take a while.
Let's grab it.
We grabbed it. Alright, so let's get the ring of protection real quick. The boots. Oh, it's right here.
There's something.
Okay, decent armor. Now, time to spam some roaches. Back in our studio apartment, Liverbell says, yeah, this is the one here we're going to do, though, our music training on. This is going to take a while. So far, no increases. See what our music is. 11, okay. Let's see how far I can get. It generally goes faster the farther away you are. Okay, right here. Music at 12. Music 13. Sleep power 2. We'll keep an eye on power level. It keeps trying. 2 and 1. I don't know if turning off the sound effects would make it faster. I'm gonna try it. Okay. Doesn't seem to. Music. Sleep, sleep, sleep. This is a nice combo the more I thought about it, because lords regenerate each round. So if you can put enemies to sleep, even if you're not attacking them and they're not attacking you, you're regenerating. 15 music. Most instruments are tied to bard level and music skill, which means if we want to try to use a little bit better instruments later, we're going to have to level up the bard. But this is mainly a tactic to deal with lack of stealth in the beginning of the game. Because we're not doing stealth training. Hey, Draforin, welcome in. How are you doing? This Lord is basically like the Wolverine class. Yeah. Yeah, regeneration is great early on. And it actually gets stronger as you level up the Lord. So by late game, you can have 7 hit points or more regenerated per round. They're excellent, but they take a ton of training and investment because their attributes are so dang watered down. Doing well. Glad to hear that, Jaforin. "17 music. It's going pretty quick." Hey, Mark, welcome in. How are you? It says Lord Bar right now. Vast forces are preparing for the final confrontation, he said. A small group of heroes from afar must plunge into the storm and uncover the long hidden secrets of the Ascension, they said. Small group, dang it. Not just me. Why me? Gods are above. Why just me? Yep, it's just the Lord. Just Lord Bar. Musical Lore Bar.
Damn.
It's the wrong note. Well, that was the first fizzle on that. And it's probably because, yeah, she's trying to do power 3 now. So what happens once you get kind of borderline with your skill to be able to do a higher power level, sometimes it tries to do one that it shouldn't. That's what just happened. So if we get music high enough, in theory, she should never backfire it. On this instrument. Because this is a weak instrument. Power 3 around music of 18. So power 6 around music of 36 most likely. So once we get music to 45 or so, it should be, in theory, foolproof to backfire. With this instrument. So it says, wait, you can backfire playing an instrument? Yes. And when that happens, it's bad. It's really bad. The more powerful the instrument, the more likely it is to backfire. Like you can backfire the pandemonium instrument. That's a really bad situation. Have you Ever heard of open mic night? Good old karaoke. Perpetual backfires.
Damn.
Right there. Played the wrong note. It was just a fizzle. That's weird. Oh, they moved. They just barely got out of range. They moved to the corner of the cell and I couldn't reach him anymore. Hey, Sever, welcome in. How are you doing? Holy moly, that's a lot of emoticons. $20 music. Almost halfway to our goal. Karaoke is those weird belly flop dead man dive contests. The goal is to fail in the most spectacular way possible. The goal is to entertain. $42, Sever? Wow. How's your Baldur's Gate 3 run been going? Pretty funny about the backfire. I guess it's like a guitar string breaking. Yeah, they hit the wrong note. I guess you have to do the right notes for the gods to put the music out. I don't know. It also says, like, if your music skill's not good enough, sometimes they'll say you abuse the instrument. Whatever that means. The rock gods. You went into Act 3 of Baldur's Gate 3 last night. Not quite into the city yet, but it's good to see daylight in the game world. Yeah, that is good. It's always nice to be in a new area. How are you liking your new character compared to your previous runs, Ever? Now that you're into it a good amount. Oh, backfire right there. There was a backfire.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
It's because we're going for power 4 now. We don't want that to happen in the middle of a fight. That's why we got to get this music up in the mid 40s before we switch.
Damn.
25.
Damn.
Wow, that was a quick one. Your new character is great. It's good being a cleric of a god that is more closely connected to the story than one of the other characters. Yeah, that's cool. $27. Hey, Zabo, welcome in. How are you doing? 10. Mark appreciates how Gate 3 quietly reacts to you differently based on your character race and worship. Very different feeling playing a drow than playing a tiefling. Yeah. $28 music. So I'm shooting for around 45 in music, probably. And then we can switch to a lord. It's too big to replay. Gotcha. Yeah, it is interesting how everybody's different with how long they want a game to be. I mean, it could probably be solved by just making a lot of stuff optional, you know? Make the main quest a lot shorter, but give tons of. Make like 90% of the game be alternative things you could do, and only 10% be main storyline. But then just guide the player along the main storyline so you don't get lost. So it's not easy to do. It's definitely an art form. You love bigger games generally, but when they're that long, it's intimidating to spin up again. When there's a lot of grindy content saying, yeah, you kind of need something that's got to pull you into a game that makes it not feel tedious. You got to be getting some kind of emotion out of it or aspect that you're looking for fun or whatever.
Damn.
But we're spoiled. We have so many games. That's probably part of the problem. You know, back in the 80s, you had very limited selection. So you just keep replaying the same game because you had no choice. Choice is actually a big factor with long games. I always feel like getting a gaming community involved in the game and lore, even if it's dynamic, is a really fun aspect to encourage replayability. That's why multiplayer online games are so popular. The social aspect and, you know, seeing what other people's got and helping, working together as a team, all that stuff really is a big factor for a lot of people. And some of these solo RPGs like that are big, it's just a little bit too much for one person to want to keep redoing. I'm not that way, but I know a lot of people are. $50 went way more back then in the 80s. Yeah, for sure. It was super expensive. Absolutely. Especially considering how gaming was way more locked down at the time than it is now. Yeah, pretty much anybody can create content now. $35 music. Wow, we're almost there. Getting close. Sleep Power 5.
Time for bed.
Sleep 6. Join late, Zomble? You already loving the Battle Bard idea? Yeah, we'll see how it works out. It's kind of the alternative for stealth, maybe. It's not nearly as good, but it's a poor man version where we'll be able to hopefully sleep some enemies and buy us time as the Lord regenerates. It'll also allow us to hit the enemies. Greater chance to hit if they're asleep. So we'll be doing some surprise sneak attacks with this, hopefully. And then later on we could potentially, if we're strong enough as a Lord, we can switch back to a Bard. We won't be able to use all the equipment that the Lord was using, but we could use some of it. $38 music. Still be able to use musical instruments if we switch? Yes, but only the really weak ones. Because musical instruments are tied to Bard level and music level. So, trying to think. I know there's a irritation instrument, but you can only have that in this game if you transfer a Bard with it. Trying to think. Oh, there is a terror. There is a terror one you can find, but it's a very rare drop. You can get it from some Trang sometimes. It might be the only place I can think of where you can get it. Trying to think if there was any other level 1 instrument. Oh yeah, the bless, duh. But that doesn't matter to us that much. I mean, it will for a little bit. It'll help in the beginning. Eventually, we'll have bless on the Lord anyway. Could save spell points too. So a little bit of utility there.
Damn.
Sleep power 6. Yeah, the charm instrument's useless because that only works outside of combat. Pipes of Doom, I don't think exist. I don't think that's an instrument you can get in the game. And the irritation one, you have to transfer. But yeah, the terror one you can get. It's very rare though. Rare random drop. We'd have to grind and farm against Trang, which I don't want to do. And it's only terror. It's like, not that big of a deal. So practically we only have these two. Poet's Lute and Angel's Tongue. Still. We also have a pick lock skill, which will stack with the Poser's Cap. So we'll actually have 15 on pick locks instead of the typical 10. So that's nice. Music 43. Power 7, there we go. Sleep 7. 44 music. So I'm probably going to have to get music up to 50-ish then to make sure we don't backfire. This Power 7 didn't start showing up until around 44 music. The other thing I'm not sure about is if your music skill impacts how much stamina it uses. I don't think it does. I think your level might impact that, but I don't think the music skill impacts it. $45 music, man, that went pretty quick.
Damn.
Yep, still backfiring at 45 music.
Damn.
So I should probably shoot for about 52. $47. So close. You just need 4 more music to get to...
Damn.
Ah, it's still backfiring. A double backfire at 48. Okay. Well, that was a fizzle, technically. Still. Do not want that. There we go. 50 music.
Damn.
Still backfire or fizzle.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. 50 is definitely not good enough. Sleep power 7 lasts quite a while. Wrong note. Even with 51 music. So we gotta keep going. It's a good science experiment. "53 music." If I can get about 50 plays without any fizzles, then I'm happy. I can stop probably. So 54, we didn't have a failure. Let's see if we can make it through 55 without any failures.
Damn.
Oh, failure at 55. Still not good enough. Okay, now we're at 56. Training increases is definitely slowed down. There's 57. $58. So hopefully 60 will be a safe number. Won't have any failures before then. So unless it says sleep 7, it doesn't really count. It's not a good test. $59. The other thing I'm not sure about is if the chance decreases when you switch, or if it remains the exact same as though you were still truly the bard. Because I've seen that happen with spellcasting. If you switch to a different class, it does affect your ability to cast at certain power levels. So I don't know if that'll be a thing or not.
Sorry.
Oh, she backfired. Okay. We're not ready then. That's with 60 music.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
Makes me wonder if you can still backfire no matter how high the skill is. Like if it has a 1% chance or something. If so, that's really bad. Yeah. Backfire. That's a party wipe if that happens in a fight. Mark says, like in D&D, even when it's completely hopeless or victory is all but ensued, there's always that 5% chance. Yeah. That natural 1 or 20. There's another backfire. Okay. 2 backfires. That's not good. $62 music. I don't know if getting a second level with Bard would prevent that from happening with these level 1 instruments or not. Mark says they're playing XCOM, even with a 95% chance to hit, there's always a 40% chance to miss. That's how this is. With on expert, they basically modify your final roll by like 30 or so. Which that may be part of these backfires. Might be because I'm on expert. It says, yep, you have enough music, but guess what? Minus 30. It's like 99% XCOM where the enemy is one score away and you miss. Yeah. That's a scam. If it was like a 1% chance, I think it could be acceptable. But anything higher than that, it's a little hard to buy certain failures or certain successes. You know? Like, oh, you're fighting someone that's inside a tank. And you have a fist. And you're going to try to punch them. Oh, well, you rolled. There's 5% chance you hit. Like, okay, what situation? Did the guy peek his head out of the top so you're able to punch him right at that moment? I mean, with D&D, it makes more sense first edition because a round is a full minute. So you could say within a minute, there was some situation that you could take advantage of at some point in that minute. I can buy that. But once they went to like 10-second rounds or, even worse than that, no, not buying it. There's no situation where 5% chance. You got to start dividing it by the amount of time that you would have that exact moment in time to pull it off. So if you go to 10 second, divide that 5% by 6. And if you go to 1 second or 3-second rounds, divide by 60 or 20 or 30 of the 5%. Before it says tanks are actually very vulnerable to infantry. Yeah, but you know what point I'm making about punching. Mark says round is 6 seconds. 10 rounds a minute. But yeah, I get you. Yeah, exactly. The time factor should be involved. Because D&D, that's what's cool about first edition D&D, a minute being for a whole round. There's a lot that could happen. Where you just happen to get that time within that 60 seconds. There was a 2-second window. And you waited for it. And you got it. Okay, let's see where we're at. 65 music.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm thinking no matter how high we get our music, it still has a chance of failure. Because we're at 65. And she still failed. Well, the sleep instrument's a bit scary then. The bless, you can't backfire that. You can only fizzle it. So that's still going to be useful, and we still don't have to worry about that one. Mark says, I like Shadowrun's initiative. If you're agile enough or edge like no tomorrow, you can take actions several times in a round. Your initiative just goes down by minus 10 increments until you're below 0. Rewards the super fast and nimble with extra actions. Yeah. Is Shadowrun supposed to be real time or is it turn based? Like, does movement of the character happen while it's the character's turn? Or is it split up into segments where you get to walk forward 5 steps? If you don't do your action, then it flips to someone else to get a little time slice. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Wow, still fizzling. Turn-based like D&D. Yeah, see, that's the thing though. D&D technically is not turn-based. It's a bunch of segments and you can act multiple times. In the tabletop version I'm talking about. And each edition's probably different. In first edition tabletop, you can act multiple times in a round. You could spend 2 segments casting a spell, another few segments, drinking a potion, equipping a weapon. So, all that just counts down on the segment. So it's similar to what you're saying. SSI did not implement Goldbox that way. I've been slowly introducing that into Goldbox as options. Like I have movement segment interruption as an option you can turn on. I have equipping of weapons with speed factor adjustment. Delay you for a couple segments as you switch from a slower weapon to faster, or a faster weapon to slower weapon. So that kind of stuff. So it's really complicated. Hey Zesty, welcome in. How are you doing? Mark says do what you're going to do on your turn. If you don't do it, you skip your turn. So are you talking about the tabletop version is that way? What game were you talking about? Or is that the video game version? Zesty says, I see one person in a forum report that they've seen Angel Tongue fizzle for their level 18 bard. Ah. Yeah, it must just be maybe on expert or something. They just screw you over with making it possible. Okay. Thanks for that, Zesty. Higley says your weapon speed factor used to matter a lot. Yeah. In the gold box remasters I've done, I've implemented speed factor.
Sorry.
A backfire. Wow. 69 music. Okay, so yeah.
This could get messy.
Definitely can still happen no matter what your music level is. Mark says, yeah, I don't think D&D has done that since the original D&D and maybe AD&D with weapon speed. Yeah, the tabletop version works as I explained, first edition. And that's what the gold box are based on. So it's kind of real-time-ish. It's, you get to do a little bit of time segment management. And then potentially can be interrupted with some other action by someone else. Same time. But nobody really plays that way. They just allow the person to do all of their actions and movement all in one turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop here once this hits 70. No. Yeah, not a fan that we can still be fizzling. Let's see where we're at. 69. Let's just get one more.
Damn.
Oh, man. It seems like it's getting worse. Our music skill's higher, and it seems like it's happening more often. You think in 3.5 edition and up, everyone has a universal action economy? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know anything about AD&D after 2nd edition. Backfire. Wow. Okay. We're going to use
Stay with me. This could
this
get messy.
sleep instrument very sparingly or outside of combat. Only when we know that we can be safe. Otherwise, this thing's going to kill us. It's the wrong note. Yeah, it seems like it's getting worse. It's really strange. All right, 70 music, that's enough. We're not doing this anymore. Time to go in here. Time to level up. Wait a minute. We switched to Lord. What am I missing? What are we missing? Oh, they need 50 speed? What? Why does a Lord need speed? How did I miss that? Oh gosh. Okay, well, we can't become Lord until level 3 then. Wow. That sucks. Okay. Well, I guess we'll boost lock and traps. Close combat. Put a few points in all this. Okay. Wow. Well, that's a big disappointment. Do we need 800 experience? Okay. What a ripoff, Soda says. Yeah, I never would have considered a Lord needed 50 speed. That makes no sense to me. Weird. Okay, bats.
Let's do it.
I can shoot at the bats through the window. As we put them to sleep. Let's turn our sound back on. There we go. Yeah, we better use this. Just to be safe. time to back up.
We did it!
Slime. And roaches. Okay. Oh, and bats. Wow. No, no, no. That's not what I wanted to do.
They're all over me! Stay with me. This could get messy. They're all over me! They're all over me!
Extended range. Short range.
We did it!
We did it.
Darling, I just keep...
Okay. Now we can switch. Alright, pole arm, because we're going to use a spear. It's good to me. Okay. I think if I want to, probably going to train from in here. So many hit points we have? 27? Okay, it's not bad.
Let's do it!
Well, those are still asleep. Make sure they're still extended.
We did it!
Throwing 3. It's gonna take a while. Trying to debate on if I want to go visit Burrs now. I think I want to get some more training under my belt. But I'm going to take a quick break here, guys. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Okay, everyone, I am back. We'll need to get a bunch of stones and kill King Crab with that. We can get some good training.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
Okay, that's a languid slime. Oh, nice. 20 hit points. What? That can't be a languid slime. It's got to be a noxious slime. Doesn't look. It doesn't look like green though. This is where we use the Lord's regen. Obnoxious slime, maybe. It says it is. We can out regen you, buddy. So now we just back up here. And out regen it.
Oh, much better.
It's out of stamina.
Give us something to shoot, darling.
Obviously, we need more polearm training. Wow. Couldn't hit an unconscious slime.
Darling, I just...
What did we find? War Scepter. Ooh, those are nice. I haven't trained Mason Foil at all. Our sword's still quite low. I'm going to stick with the rapier for now. Okay. Let's go get a bunch of bullet stones.
I see something moving.
Oh, there's still a bat. Okay.
Let's do it. Spotted a wild one. Damn. We did it.
Hey, Ageless, welcome in. How are you doing? Good morning. You still been playing Elon? Is that what it's called? Ellen? You never remember the name of it. You're doing good? Glad to hear it. Okay, put on our poser cap here because we're a poser.
It's locked up tight.
You beat Elmanage. Now you're on I Am Setsuna. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that before. I'm so bad about names. So bad with
I
names.
see something moving.
Okay, King Crab, we're not ready to fight you quite yet. We need some bullet stones. These we want to train on. Should be able to get our artifacts. 18. Once you beat Setsuna, it's on to Elmanage Gothic, the fourth in the series, and second to get an English translation. Cool. So you're not pulling a Jeff and using your phone and taking translation of Japanese. Bad translation at that. Okay, we got 18 artifacts, so we don't need to do the rest of these. You should, but you're not hardcore enough for that. Yeah, that's pretty darn hardcore. I don't want to play a game badly enough to do something like that. I think the only type of game I could do something like that would if Dracom came up with
I see
Wizardry
something.
9 and it was similar to Wizardry 8 and not the old-fashioned wizardries, then I'd be like,
Now, what do
okay.
you suppose will happen when I touch this?
So now that you've said that, LOL, yeah. Maybe that's how we get games to be made. We throw caution to the wind
Spotted a wild one.
with our desires and wants, and then the universe just makes it happen.
We have company.
Was that you?
Yep, that was me.
I'm back in.
It was a pleasure.
We crashed on the island. Planet. I shouldn't say island. Planet. Okay, we don't need a second sling. Um, I'm going to hang on to the short sword, actually. It weighs less than the rapier. Asia says Wizardry Tale of the Forsaken Land on PlayStation 2 has a Japanese only release. There's a group that translated everything and made a guide. So you could play that one with a translated guide, which I thought about doing quite a bit. Cool. Bash. We're going to buy all the stones. Because we're going to kill King Crab that way. Man, we've got a lot of equipment to work with here. Let's get rid of the arrows. Still overloaded. That's okay. It's 3.2. Alright, good enough.
Come back in.
It was a pleasure.
I think I can open his chest now.
It has a booby trap.
Japanese release only sequel. Zombo says, I once wished for Wizardry 6 remaster with same gameplay, without EJ graphics in the Grey Dungeon. You know I did remaster
Oh, this feels
Wizardry
worse.
6 Zombo, right?
Oh, much better.
You know I remastered it with the Wizardry 7 engine. I recreated the whole game. Hey, Ver, welcome to stream. How are you doing? Yeah, Ninja Tier's been dead for a long time. We're doing a Bard Lord. It's a weird... This is going to be a weird character. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure, Zombo. That's funny. I don't remember all the people that have played it. You find a couple bugs in it. That's funny.
Got some new stuff in.
Okay. Sell his junk. Light crossbow. I'm gonna find another one of those downstairs.
Come back and see me.
It was a pleasure.
Barry says a board or a lard. Yeah. Her name is Lorbar. Kind of a play on low bar. She's setting a low bar. Let's see. Poser cap will leave there. Alright, let's go kill King Crab and get a bunch of training on our throwing skill.
I see something moving.
So far I have learned already new things that no matter what your music skill is, you can still backfire an instrument. Even if you're high level bard. You can backfire it at high level, which is really bad. You'd think it would only be a fizzle, but no. You can actually backfire. It does help balance the bard, I guess. You didn't think girls could be lords? Yeah, they can. The only restriction was in Wizardry 6 and 7, a male couldn't be a Valkyrie. But females could always be lords in all three games. Males can't be Valkyries. Let's go get the coffins and see if we get lucky. It'd be amazing if we found some kind of regen, stamina regen item. It is possible, it's just very unlikely.
I just got a shiver all through my body.
Sounds like the bard's an idea for soul. No, definitely not. Same with gadgeteer. You guys should just assume that the gender thing went both ways. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Wow, that's garbage. So far, so garbage. Wow, that's horrible. Horrible. Regular arrows? A sling? What is this? Leather hauberk's useful, but that's it. Man, the rest of that was absolute garbage. It's not even worth picking up. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it. That was garbage. Rubbish. All right, so I guess we'll go downstairs.
I see something moving.
Pull king crab. Kill him. Get him out of the way. Mark says the Sultana's economy was on the decline when they were mummified, apparently.
Spotted a wild one.
All right, king crab. Follow us. Follow us, please. Wait a minute, where'd you go? We're right here, buddy. Right here. Keep on coming. Keep on going this way. Round this way. Oh, we're getting sandwiched. What a disaster. That was a death trap right there. Game really scamming us. Let's make sure they're not over there still. They are still there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right. I gotta kill these first. They're out of range.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
See which one fell asleep. All right, right there. Perfect.
Much better.
This guy's running back and forth. He's gonna run out of stamina. We're getting our throwing training. Running out of stamina. Nibus, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. That one just fell unconscious. Ran out of stamina.
They're all over me.
Okay, King Crab got pulled in. That's actually good. We can shoot at him as long as he comes forward and doesn't run.
They're all over me.
Perfect. We just have to keep them in throwing range. $11 stones left. Got a bunch in our inventory. Party inventory. $89 hit points. That's light for King Crab. Seekers are blocking.
Shoot, darling.
You got it. So throwing is 7.
Blocked.
I mean blocked. Seeker got in the way again. There's one right down here. It's considered blocked. Oh, he really is blocking. You messed it all up, Seeker.
They're all over me.
We're not doing two at a time. Should be good training.
We did it.
Get our stamina come back here. 12 throwing, nice. Avoid using a potion. One block in the way again.
I see something moving. They're all over me.
King Crab coming back. Hopefully the Seekers won't screw this up again. Now they're coming back too. Go away, Seekers. Hey, Car, welcome to the stream. How are you? This door looks familiar, yeah. Just a little bit, huh? King Crab, where are you at? Over there.
Spotted a wild one.
Okay, there he is. But I don't think I can get just him to come over here. So, rest. I need to get all this stuff cleared out before we can kill him. We'll have to go get more stones.
Stay with me. This could get messy. They're all over me.
Mythology's not good enough. Let's see how many hit points they have left.
They're all over me.
I'm gonna equip my spear here. So I can kill this one without using.
Thank you
Ammo.
so very much. They're all over me.
It says extended range.
Blocked.
What do you mean blocked? But you're not blocked with ranged?
Blocked.
Now you are suddenly, okay. That king crab, that's king crab blocking away. His claws are right there. Finally. See if we have enough votes to get through him. Six left, and we do have 13, probably spike stones. So I'm thinking that's enough.
Give me something to eat, darling. We did it!
23 throwing. Nice. So we need that to be 30 so that we can throw stink bombs reliably. All right. A bit more throwing here. Gar says, no seafood dinner is worth this. I'll order pizza. Wearing up his stamina.
We did it!
25 throwing. How many darts left? 6. Okay.
Stay with me. This could get messy. I see something moving.
Yeah, that's all the darts. Whip. Should I use this? Yeah, that's good.
I see something moving. Give me something to shoot, darling.
We have exhausted our throwing and shooting items. For throwing and sling, I mean. 26, pretty good. Pretty good. Boom. We will have to regen you.
Wow, much better.
You cannot out-regen the Lord. Dual weapons 10. Close combat 10.
Spotted a wild one.
Come back.
see something moving.
You cannot out-regen the Lord.
Oh, much better. Oh, that hurts. Oh, much better.
Okay, now you die. Find you. Where'd the other one go?
Oh, much better.
Let's play it safe. Dual weapons 11. Low going.
Spotted a wild one. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, you need to get better at weapon skills then. Get your increases. Quit slacking. She can't hit him when he's unconscious. That's a joke. Oh, unconscious. Miss. Staff and wand 1, close combat 11.
Spotted a wild one.
Hey, you hit. Zesty says, ah, yeah, that's better. There we go. There you go. Okay, so we'll regen and then fight this one. Lords are really painful in the beginning with their attack ability. They're amazing later, but in the beginning they're terrible. Okay, he's too far. Let's see if we can get him to advance here. There we go.
Damn.
Alarm of 3. 14,000 experience. Alright, since King Crab's dead, let's go get the light crossbow, bird bow. Let's go get the resurrection powder, sell that. We'll just queue up a bunch of items.
Spotted a wild
What
one.
is that? Roach? Yep. Question is how many? Oh boy, it's a whole slew of them. Okay. Alright, let's get some loot on them.
Stay with me.
Loot, not
This could
flute.
get messy. They're all over me.
Extended range. Back up a tiny bit. Okay, extended range is good.
Damn. They're all over me.
We gotta make sure they stay there. These can do 14 damage with one hit.
They're all over me.
I don't know if he can shoot at me from there. We're gonna find out. Doesn't look like he can. Alright, let's get replenished here. Alarm of 5. Nice.
Spotted a wild one. They're all over me.
Gosh, I don't trust where those roaches are.
Oh, much better. I see something moving.
Okay, unconscious slime. Are we gonna hit it? We did. Yes. Shurikens.
They're all over me. We did it.
Alright, can we finally finish these roaches? Let's see it. That's short range. I don't like that. No, not doing it. You have to run away, buddy. It's too much damage. Nothing's within range because the poet loot's disabled. I hear seekers.
Stay with me.
Let's see if we can hit that guy while he's asleep. Nice.
Much better.
Nice.
We did it! We did it!
Okay, hopefully now we have a clear path. Nope,
See something moving.
still a slime. Okay. You gotta be careful here. Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, much better.
Cannot regenerate him.
Let's do it.
Let's combat 15. Alright, let's grab this stuff
grab it.
here.
Let's grab it.
We'll get the resurrection powder. Sell all that. Might as well open this chest while we're here. Because we know we're going to get garbage, right? It's just how it is.
Let's grab it.
What is that? Cure lesser? Ale. Yuck. Yep. We got garbage. Gotta wait for the fish to come back by. How many we get? 2, okay. Zesty says it's so depressing when someone misses a close combat attack on a Hogar. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's like, the thing's the size of a truck. How are you missing that? I think you need to give up adventuring if you miss a Hogar. Ooh,
I see something moving.
glad I snuck around the corner. Okay.
We did it!
That would have been death right there. Would have been a party wipe. Okay, should I get the Book of Light? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Asia says, does this game have 0 damage hits? Yes. It's not normal, but yes, that can happen. It also has anti-penetration armor class, so you can also hit and it'll say no penetration. And shields can also block, which will say block by shield. So those are all the different types you can have.
Stay with me. This could get...
Yikes, so a miss is actually just a miss. Yes, it is. Yeah, there's some enemies have damage reduction. They actually have a physical damage reduction where it reduces it by a percentage. That can get it down to 0. Guardian Angel can also get it to 0. If you do the amount of damage that matches the Guardian Angel's hit points left. Let's say 0 damage. And if the enemies resist magic, that's a damage spell, it can say 0 damage.
Much better.
Hey, we got sword to 10. It's about time. She is low bar after
I
all.
see something moving.
Now we have to run.
Oh, that hurts.
We will out-regen you, noxious slime.
Oh, much better.
Hey, Cody. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Halloween. Did you decide on what game you're going to be streaming? Are you doing the one that you had mentioned?
Too far, sugar.
That was like a mysterious RPG-ish type. The Lord wins the war of attrition. Close combat and dual weapons. Oh, you're working tonight? Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. You're looking more into the game and you'd like to dedicate some time to it? Cool. Yeah, it looks pretty neat. GG, slime.
Let's grab it.
Well, if you do start playing it, go over to the Discord and put in the gaming channel that you're playing it. You know, the gaming chat channel.
Let's grab it.
So people can catch you if they're on or whatever. I'm sure there'll be people interested in watching that. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go look at the other noxious slime. I don't think I did that chest. Cody says, I found it on Steam. It's a hard game to search for because it's called Legacy. So I try to search for Legacy game or Legacy RPG. You get nearly every other game. Yeah, really. That's bad. That's why I called my game Forteverse. Fortae. Because there will never be a game that will get confused with that, ever. Oh. Oh, this is not good. Kind of got scammed there because they didn't show up on the mini-map. Mini-map lag.
I see something moving.
Mini-map lagged on us. Almost got us killed. Team Forte verse 2. It's crazy how important names are anymore for finding it. I've noticed like a lot of drug companies are starting to name their drugs. They've been doing it for 15 years, but even more so, they're making really unique names so that when people search, they know what they're getting, you know. Avoid generic. Okay, well, with all those roaches there's no way we're going to. We need to go buy a bunch of stink bombs. So we'll go up and see burrs. Make sure the mini map doesn't scam us again. Okay.
Spotted a wild one.
Back upstairs.
Got some new stuff.
First off, we want some musket ball. Well, not musket ball, bullet stones. So these. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of the crossbow. All right. Okay, we do have another sling. Okay, cool.
Come back and see me.
Yeah, we do want to see you, but this is not a good place to
I
rest.
see something moving.
We're to the point where we can't rest up here safely. As much as we'd like to do that. All right, Gregor. Back to our jail cell. Back to more training. We got to do a ton of weapon training. An extreme amount to make this Lord competent. Take a long, long time.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
One is still conscious. Let's go ahead and finish our throwing training here. Need it to be 30. We're at 27 right now. As soon as those others quit retreating, it'll speed up. Hang on one second, guys. Back in 2 minutes. Okay, everyone, I am back. Let's do this fight. Mission throwing training here.
Let's do it.
29 throwing.
We did it.
Nice. Sure, I have those stink bombs in my inventory. Okay.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
Should be good. We'll just empty all these sling stones. And we can go back to our melee training.
Now that was satisfying.
Wow, that roach has some hit points. $17.
on.
There we go.
We did it!
33 throwing. Perfect. Yeah, progress, Zesty. Progress. That is sufficient to throw cherry bombs and stink bombs safely, but not concussion powder. You find concussion powder upstairs, so it's like it'd be nice to be able to throw that. That's pretty tough to be able to
I
throw.
see something moving. They're all over me! They're all over me! We did it! They're all over me!
Yeah, that one can reach us.
Hey!
Can't see that one. Oh, it's loot time.
Let's do it!
Get to those. Can't get to any of them.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
They're just too close to the door. There it goes. Okay. Soda says, this place has a lot of roaches. It does. We're exterminators. Cody says, I'm surprised you don't have a Dark Savannah outfit ready to go for home. Too much effort.
We did it!
So many people are do Halloween stuff too. It's like there's nothing special about it for to do something. So it's like, no, I'll just stick to my thing, gaming. I appreciate people do it, but it's just not me. I think the last thing I dressed up as was probably 15 years ago. I dressed up as Ron Burgundy in a from Anchorman in a blue velvet leisure suit with fake mustache. It was about 15 years ago, probably. So we'll get this guy to move forward. He just says that's awesome. Cody says, I didn't mean just for the stream. Yeah, no, Candy. Gotcha.
Damn!
Obviously, we need more polearm training. One hit point left.
Oh, that hurts.
We're on 13.
Oh, much better. Too far, sugar. Too far, sugar. Let's go. Oh, that hurt. Oh, much better.
No penetration. How do you not penetrate a slime? That's about as bogus as you can get.
Oh, much better.
Yeah, more understandable with adamantium slimes. Exactly, Zesty. Metallic slimes. Main gauche. Okay, how much experience? 38,000. Not bad. Yeah, especially with a spear. That's really funny. Then penetrate slime with a spear. It's like, you could pretty much penetrate a slime with anything.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
You could penetrate a slime with a fork or a butter knife. Yeah, you're not doing that, buddy.
Damn.
Two hit points left. Okay, we're gonna move now. Too much damage. You gotta get closer, buddy. There we go.
We did it.
16 polearm. Slowly but surely. 44. Alright. I think this is a good place to save it, guys. For now. Sure, I will be back on later. If Windows ever responds here. Oh. Windows 8 does not want to die. Let's see if we can get this killed. Windows 8's like, no, you can't stop. All right. Yeah, my pleasure, guys. So if I don't see it, some of you have a happy Halloween, but I do plan on being on later. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.